Getty. Turkey has been becoming increasingly authoritarian. Talks with President Erdogan on Monday offered no answers to a long list of concerns from the EU, including Turkey's intervention in Syria and the jailing of journalists at home. At a summit described as charged with great tension by host nation Bulgaria, the bloc vowed to keep funds flowing for a refugee deal with Ankara, but disappointed Turkey with their demands for deeper trade ties or visa-free travel to Europe, despite criticism from European governments of what many view as Erdogan's growing authoritarianism. EU leaders left the door open to Turkey's stalled bid for membership to the bloc, but said only he could act to remove the obstacles to accession. European Council President Donald Tusk told reporters at the Black Sea port city of Varna, "I raised all our concerns. As you know, it was a long list. If you are asking me if we achieved some solutions or compromises, my answer is, no. Our position is clear, only progress on these issues will allow us to improve EU-Turkey relations, including the accession process." Erdogan has alarmed the West with a massive purge since a failed coup attempt in July 2016. But Turkey remains an important ally in NATO, the fight against Islamic militants, and as a destination for many Syrians fleeing war. The issue of Turkey's membership negotiations began in 2005, then stalled for 5 years and have now effectively collapsed. There remains little progress. Getty members are concerned over Turkey's intervention in Syria. Brussels considers the EU membership bid a separate process focused on rule of law, press freedoms and economic reforms. EU officials say Turkey's post-coup crackdown on civil rights has taken it further from complying with EU membership. Objections to Turkey's military sweep northwest into Syria's Afrin region and a standoff over Mediterranean gas with EU members Greece and Cyprus have added to grievances. Erdogan has also made more foes in Europe in the past year over what some view as hostile rhetoric, including comparing the Dutch and German governments to Nazis, with some calling for an end to accession talks. Turkey shares borders with Iraq and Syria as well as influence with Russia in the Black Sea region. Getty. Turkey remains a key ally in NATO, but the EU is still its biggest foreign investor and trading partner. Brussels leaders cited these geostrategic interests as common ground for greater cooperation with Turkey, despite differences. Mr. Tusk added, "While our relationship is going through difficult times, in areas where we do cooperate, we cooperate well." Erdogan said he pressed the EU for progress in talks on letting Turks visit Europe without visas and a deeper customs union. The Turkish president said, "We hope to have left the difficult times with the EU behind. Turkey and the EU are long-term strategic partners. It would be a serious mistake for the bloc to push Turkey out of its enlargement politics." Only on Erdogan's plea for EU funds under a March 2016 deal to take in migrants fleeing the country's war did the bloc's leaders convey their full support.